going to talk a little bit about evaluating polynomials. And really, when we evaluate, all we're doing is replacing the variables with numbers that are given to us. In this class, we talk about it in a very specific way. This is the only way you'll hear about it. In the next class, they'll start talking about it a little bit differently, but that's okay because you should recognize it, and you just need to remember that it's the same thing no matter what. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this polynomial, and wherever there's an x, we're going to plug in a -2. So the first term is x squared, so that's -2. And of course, I keep the exponent on it, plus 2 times x, so x is now -2. And you'll notice as I'm doing this, I am putting the number into a parentheses. This helps me identify what I'm doing. And then I just add this constant off to the end here because there's no variable with it. And then at this point, you're just using order of operations once you've got everything plugged in. So -2 to the second power. I'm just going to do one thing at a time. And then 4 plus, and here we've got -4. 4 plus -4 is 0. So when we evaluate this polynomial, plugging in -2, we get 1. So let's do another one. Here's our next one. I've got the same polynomial up there, but now we're going to evaluate it based on x being 3. So we're plugging in 3 squared plus 2 times, again with the parentheses, 3 plus 1. So you'll notice that every time I evaluate a polynomial, I put the number into parentheses. Please try to make this a habit. It's a really good habit to get into. Now we just, again, order of operations, so 3 squared is 9 plus, and again, order of operations says we do this next, and then just write in order. And now we go to the next one. So a different polynomial here, and this is 4 terms, but the principle is the same. Here's my x cubed, so it's -3 cubed plus 2 times, and then we've got x squared, so it's -3 squared, plus, excuse me, that should be a minus. I'm just going to write over that. 4 times -3 plus 7. So we'll do the first exponent first. So -3 cubed is -27. Then we'll do the next exponent. And -3 squared is 9. Keeping it in a parentheses just to show that I'm multiplying. Now I'm going to go ahead and multiply. Multiply again. Negative is positive. And now I just go in order. -27 plus 18 is -9. I'm going to go this way because I'm running out of room here. -9 plus 12 is 3. And 3 plus 7 is 10. So hopefully you're getting the hang of this. My suggestion is to pause this video and try this one on your own. I'm going to go ahead and do it real quick now. Just pause it if you need to, if you'd like to do this before I show you how to do it. So now I've got 3 and x cubed. So x is 2 cubed plus 3 times x times y. So x is 2 and y is -1. Plus 2 times x, and x again we're putting in 2, minus 4 times y, and we know that y is -1, plus y squared, so -1 squared. And now we're just going to go through and do order of operations. So I'm going to do this first. So I've got my little cube. So I've got 3 times 2 cubed is 8. You'll notice I'm bringing everything else down. And now I'm going to do this exponent here on the end. So again, I'm bringing everything else down. Negative 1 squared is positive 1. And now I'll start with the multiplication. So I'll go to the first multiplication. So that's 24. I'm just going to do them one term at a time. So now I've got 24 plus 3 times 2 is 6 times negative 1 is negative 6. And then we'll do the next multiplication. The next multiplication. So really nothing fancy here. The idea is all you did is plug in the numbers for the variables, and now just massive amounts of order of operations. So 24 plus negative 6 is 18. Everything that's left is positive, so I'm just going to go ahead and add them up. So 18 plus 4 is 22, plus 4 is 26, plus 1 is 27, and we're done.